Good morning and welcome to the 16th Annual Conference and Trade Show. As you all know, Evergreen Rural Water of Washington plays such an important role in rural communities throughout Washington State. Ensuring the continued operation of water and wastewater plants is no easy feat, especially with seemingly ever-changing federal and state regulations. Your work helps utilities who couldn't otherwise afford it, and that can be a game changer for so many struggling rural communities. From training to on-site technical assistance to responding to emergencies, all of you at Evergreen Rural Water are there every step of the way, and you have a long tradition of advocating for rural water and wastewater system priorities. I know you're going to spend the next few days discussing the important issues facing your industry. I've long been a supporter of rural water and wastewater issues, and I've worked with many of you here in the room to advance those goals and ensure you have adequate resources. And as you all know, it hasn't always been easy. We are facing yet another difficult budget this year with the President's spending freeze proposal and soaring federal deficits. But I know how important the work of Evergreen Rural Water is to rural communities in Washington State, and I will continue working with my colleagues in Congress to reflect your priorities in the EPA and USDA budgets. So thank you again for making me a part of your program. And I'd like to recognize Fred Sheldon for his leadership this year as president of the National Rural Water Association. What an honor for our state to hold the president's office this year. Thank you, Fred, for all the good work you've done. And I'd like to thank Gary Rhodes and Tracy Hunter of Evergreen Rural Water of Washington. Although I'm sure most of you here know Gary and Tracy, I can tell you their hard work and dedication to your causes has really made a difference. And as I'm sure you've all heard, Gary won Executive Director of the Year for State Rural Water Associations. Congratulations, Gary. I'm glad you're all here this week, and I look forward to continuing to work with many of you on the critical issues facing our families and our rural communities. Enjoy the rest of the conference.